want to be somebody that is living fully. I'm so excited. Perfect soundtrack. To me, that never sat right with my spirit. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Darian if you do not know me. So I am about to head out because I need to go pick up my car. So I dropped my car off yesterday to be serviced. They were just supposed to do an oil change and a tire rotation, and they gave me a loaner car, but I feel like that is what made them push mine back and be like they'll do it overnight, because I dropped my car off pretty early, like lunchtime. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm about to leave to go pick up my car, and then I need to work out today because I do have a birthday event to go to today, and I'm going to be eating my calories, okay? Today's the weekend, and I like to be a little more lenient and chill on the weekends with my food. So I'm about to go do that now, and then I will check in with you guys at the gym. Even though my consistency with both eating better and working out, it hasn't been a super long time, I am already seeing the benefits of that. I just keep reminding myself that consistency is key, and the goals that I want to see, I have to keep working towards them. But I'm seeing the benefits of just those little changes and continuing to make those little changes. But anyway, done with my workout. I need to go to Bath and Body Works because I do have actually a free gift coupon that I want to use, and it's fall time now, and so, well, not technically, but it'll be in a few weeks, and you know, all the fall stuff is out now, so I'm gonna check out and see what they have. By the time I get home, I feel like I'll have maybe 3 hours to really kind of rest before I need to get up and leave for this thing today. I hope it does not rain. We're gonna see how this thing goes. I don't normally skateboard, that's not really my thing, but you know, I feel like I'm a well-rounded girl, so we're gonna figure this out. All right, I feel like it'll be a fun experience. I'm all for new experiences and having fun, you know. I feel like that's how you just live your life. You just see what's out there and what works for you and what don't work for you. And I haven't really skateboarded before, but we're gonna see. Okay, you guys, I'm so tired, but I'm not about to be that person that cancels. That's really not who I am. Like, if I'm saying I'm gonna go somewhere, for the most part, unless I feel like I shouldn't be going anywhere, like for other reasons, I usually will show up to things that I say I want to go to. But I am genuinely so exhausted. So I have on this tee that I'm going to be wearing, just an oversized tee, some black biker shorts. These are the shoes I'm gonna wear. These are from Steve Madden. In my mind, I have this thought process that's my regular gym workout shoes. I don't like to wear them like with my outfits. Do y'all do that? Or is that weird? I have like little, I guess, quirks or like rules for myself with certain stuff like that. But anyway, so I am just finishing getting ready. I'm about to put more of this Live Tinted Hue Guard Invisible Sunscreen Stick. This is kind of new for me, but I've been loving it. It does give like a glossy kind of, like, if you don't really like the greasy kind of feel, you might not necessarily like this, but I love this. And I feel like it has my skin glowing after I wash my face and put this on if I don't feel like putting on makeup and stuff. And I'm just about to put on some more lip gloss and then get out of here. This is the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. I love this too. I just need to rest. I feel like I'm always doing something. Yeah. Sometimes I'm not even trying. Just, I think before I start saying yes to stuff, I just need to really sit down. Yeah. Look at what I already said yes to. I usually try to put this on in the morning time, but because I'm about to be outside, we finna do this thing. All right. All right. And I'm about to get ready to go, y'all. So. Oh my goodness. Good morning, you guys. It's raining right now, but the last time I checked in, I believe I was at the skateboarding thing on the beach. I absolutely loved that. That was so fun. I would definitely do that again. And I didn't know that it was going to be motorized, so the board was controlled with a remote, so that was fun. I just finished my morning workout. I'm actually really loving these morning workouts. I feel like I'm able to get it out the way and then just have the rest of my day to do all the other stuff that I need to do. But right now my dogs are at their grooming appointments, so I'm just kind of wasting time before I have to go pick them up, because I don't want to go home and get started on work and stuff and then have to leave again. So I need to get the rest of the fruit that I need so I can juice this week. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go get a coffee, and then I also have some content and stuff that I need to get done, film, and some stuff I need to work on for my coaching site. So I'm gonna try to get that stuff done today. So today is basically one of those days where I'm gonna be working pretty much all day. So yeah. Guys, I got 2 pup cups and my coffee. I'm still not home, making a quick stop. Sometimes I like to get them new collars between them getting their grooming done, and they just need new collars, so I'm about to go in and get that. Good morning, you guys. It is a new day. So, I just got up not too long ago. It's morning time. I'm cleaning up around the house a little bit because it's almost fall time and I really don't like when it just feels so like just stuff everywhere. And over the years of just being here, I have not collected, but just brought in a lot of stuff. And I just been in one of those like cleansing kind of phases of life. So once I finish doing a little bit of cleaning, I am going to go to a coffee shop. One of these little cafes that I love. I've been here before. I'm going to get a salad, coffee, and I want a soup, and then I'm going to work on some stuff for my coaching stuff. I have really put that on the back burner, and so now I feel like this is a season for me to get back focused on that. So I've been preparing some stuff and just getting stuff together, and I need to work on some videos for that channel. So yes, that is my morning. I basically just have on some workout clothes, and pretty much that's all I'm gonna do today is work on my stuff. And I'm gonna go to Zumba tonight because somebody told me about a new Zumba instructor that's supposed to do like hip hop type Zumba. So I'm excited about that because your girl, she be liking to dance. But yeah, I'm about to sit up at this cafe and work on this content. I feel like it's good to switch up like where you're working at times, because sometimes I feel like just having the same scenery can get kind of not daunting, but it's every day sometimes, and just switching up the environment is something I like to do. Right, I got my bag ready. Everything's in my bag. This bag I got a while ago from a boutique here, but I believe that she actually got these from an actual brand. So I have not used this in a couple of years. It's been in my closet. So I was like, I'm going to pull this out. And I feel like it goes perfectly with springtime. Not springtime. What is happening? I feel like this goes perfectly with fall time. And if you watch my last vlog, I am being consistent with the Hairfinity supplements. I think I missed like 1 or 2 days, but I really love this Hairfinity hair vitamin supplement. It's been pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited to see the results. Hey y'all, I am drinking my Hairfinity, the tonic. I've been really enjoying this. So I missed a couple of days, so I'm catching up on that. I do not remember the last thing that I was doing as far as this vlog, but let's talk. Okay, so I just got back in from my workout today, and after my workout I went to the store to pick up some things. I wanted to pick up some things for what I wanted to eat for dinner tonight, and then I just stocked up on stuff. I like to stay stocked up on certain stuff like toilet paper, water, paper towels, that type of stuff. And so I am leaving the store, put all my stuff in the car, and I get in the car. So as soon as I get in the car, I look up in the mirrors and I see in the back of me, there's this guy that pulls up behind my car, kind of like blocking me into a parking space. And I mean, everything was fine. Like, I'm fine and everything. He was trying to basically just holler and get my number. So I already knew what type of time it was. He said he was in a relationship, but he still wanted my number. So one, already to me, I would not want to be with you because clearly you don't care about being faithful to the partner that you are with. I don't know if he was married or not because he asked if I was married. But clearly, that is not something that's important to you. And that's important to me. If I'm going to be with somebody, I'm not okay with that person being out and about hollering at people. That is not okay with me. And granted, you know, everybody have their own lifestyle and do what they want to do, but it's also like the way he was coming at me, like I knew what he wanted. It wasn't no I'm trying to be in a relationship with you for real. It was I'm trying to do some other stuff with you. And you know, that's just not the type of woman I am. I don't just like hook up with people. Like, I understand that everybody got their own life and they do what they do, but I'm not the type of girl, and I've never been the type of girl to just like get with anybody and just be with anybody. And that just like actually got me a little bit, not really annoyed, but back to thinking like I have always been a very observant person. I'm not the type of person, I'm going to watch and see what's going on with other people's lives. Not to be nosy, but you know, like we're human. We know what's going on around us and like in the relationships and with the people around us. So I've always been that person that's like, oh, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna observe and learn from other people's mistakes. Of course, I have my own mistakes that I've made in my life and like stuff like that, but I've just always been very observant. And if I see something didn't work out really well for somebody else, I don't feel like I have to go see for myself to see if it's a good or bad idea. Like, I'd rather just learn from other people's mistakes than to basically essentially waste time in my own life making mistakes. And I feel like that's a good thing to do for anybody to do. If you can avoid messing yourself up, if you see that something, certain ways in life have not worked for other people, and it's like consistently you see like whatever situation it may be, or it doesn't even have to be like relationship that is not really working for people. Like if you really see, like I know a lot of times people fret and stuff, that to me is like learn from that. Like don't subject yourself to what sounds good or what people try to portray as good. What's actually good? What's actually tea? Okay. Anyway, that got me back to thinking. And I like to have these like deep moments where I think about certain things in life. Like I don't take my life as a joke. I don't take the interactions that I have in my life as a joke, whether it's regarding if I'm going to open myself up to be in a relationship with somebody or to be friends with somebody. For sure now when it comes to friendships. Because back in the day, I was a little naive when it came to that. But I've grown. I've grown a lot. I just don't take certain things lightly in my life because I realize when you do, it has an effect on you. When you do waste time with people knowing that they are no good for you, it really upsets me to see young women and young girls essentially wasting their younger years and their youth on men that do not care about them, on men that just want what they want from them. And they so desperately, most women I believe are desperately just wanting to be loved, looking for love, trying to just have somebody in their space because they could be bored. Or I know it is culture in a lot of different spaces. It's culture that if you don't have a man, other women will try to make you feel like you ain't nobody because they feel like they are somebody because they have a man. And it doesn't matter what type of man. It could be the worst man ever. But because they have a man, to them that signifies that they are worthy. And to me, that never sat right with my spirit. Because baby, we can both be the prize, but we both coming with something. Okay? If we're gonna be together, we're both coming with something. So you're not gonna treat me like just anything. I have been okay walking out my single life and walking out my period of singleness by myself, keeping my happiness and my peace. Even if I did have moments our periods of loneliness, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. That can go away. But to waste so many good years on, we're talking about relationship right now, but to waste so many years on a man, are men that just want to use you up. And not every man is like that, okay? I'm just speaking generally. What I'm seeing in society and just around me, and what I've seen just growing up, to waste so many of your good years. You could be trying to find your purpose. You can start a business. You can do so many things in those years. And when the right man comes, he's going to come. It doesn't matter. When you can try to force it all you want and fill this time with men that are not good for you, but when it comes to the wrong men, it's going to more than likely end up in you regretting wasting time on these people. Now you heartbroken. Now you mad because you mad at him or whatever man or person that, you know, essentially wasted your time. When most people, their intentions for you, their actions are showing you exactly what their intentions are for you. So I know people are gonna tell you, oh, just get with any man, or you any man is better than no man, or you don't got a man, so try to treat you like you nobody. They're not telling you what they're going home to and having to deal with just so they can say that they have a man, or that they're married, or that they're this and that. And so many women are falling for the trap of feeling like you gotta rush to be with anybody or just to say you have a man. I have found that a lot of women really regret that. I'm not that woman that competes with other women and wants to see other women come down so I can feel good about myself. And I'm like this in real life. I'm very honest and genuine when it comes to just telling people the truth about what's really going on. And so, if you got the ears to hear, this is just a recommendation. Don't waste your good years on relationships that really aren't serving your life. That's leaving you heartbroken. Now if you even choose to heal, because a lot of people, once they get heartbroken, they don't take the time to heal or to work on themselves. So that's just more being piled up on you. And now you're becoming bitter and angry, feel like you wasted your time and your years. If you continue to just get in these no good relationships or stuff like that, you continue the cycle of the pattern. All you're doing is piling on negative experiences, piling on more heartbreak, piling on all this stuff. So when the right person does actually come, you bitter and mad and angry and don't have nothing to give that person, or whatever you do have to give that person is very toxic and negative. So do not fall into the trap. Okay, if your person has came and it's a good person, good. If you feel like you should be spending the time to get to know that person, good. But a lot of times, people get with people out of desperation. People get with people because they are afraid to sit with themselves and really face themselves. Even though they may be feeling the time now with the person just keeping them busy or whatever. Because usually when we're busy, like keeping ourselves busy, whether it's with people or work or other things, we're trying not to address the real issue. We're trying not to sit with ourselves and really figure out what's really going on the inside of us. And so we have all these distractions. Like, let's say you got out of a bad relationship or whatever experience, and now you're starting to heal and working on yourself, getting back on track. Now all of a sudden another man just comes out of nowhere and wastes your time, and you heartbroken again. It's not worth my time being with men that don't really want me for me. They just want me for my body. Based off of that interaction, even though he didn't say that directly, that he just wanted me for my body, or he was just really wanting to play me, I was able to pick that up from what he said. He's in a relationship, licking his tongue out and stuff, getting mad at me, saying that he still wanted my number even though he's in a relationship. Even if I said that I wanted to be with him and entertain him, what can that man give me but a broken heart? Okay, what can that man do for me? What can a man do for me? I just feel like I'm at an age where it's like, I'm not about wasting time anymore. I'm not about that. Not about wasting time anymore. So, sister to sister, woman to woman, lady to lady, okay, queen to queen, please do not waste your time on the wrong person, on the wrong men out here. All right, if you're a man and watching this, I know that there are some good men out there, and it's some bad men out there too. If you're a man watching this and you feel offended by what I'm saying, that's none of my business. Don't waste your time on distractions or women that are not good for you. Because let's be real, there's some bad women out there too. I know that in this, the way that things are now culturally, it's a lot of women that just, it's always the man that's bad. And yes, there are bad men out here. I agree. There are some terrible men out here, actually. But I don't agree with them all being bad. I don't believe that. Honestly, most men are bad. I feel like a lot of men are broken, just like a lot of women are broken. And I don't feel like it's always should be that it's always just the man that's wrong or it's always the man's fault. Because as a woman, and we got to be real about this. As a woman, you have to be accountable for what men you allow in your life. You have to be accountable for what foolishness you allow in your life. Just like I shut that stuff down. I could have let that man be in my life and gone with whatever drama came in my life. Been mad that I got my heart broken if it would have became something. And then now I'm, trailing this story around. But at the end of the day, if I would have opened my heart and my life to that, I would have been the one that would have had to be held accountable too. I can't just say, oh, he was just a terrible man and was playing with me and broke my heart, because clearly I knew that from the beginning. So honestly, what I see now at this age, just as a person, is that we got to be accountable. Most people don't want to hold themselves accountable to why their lives are the way they are. And I'm talking to myself too. Like, I've had to mature and realize that we have to be accountable as people, like to our own selves. We have to be accountable to the truth of the situation, of what it really is. And when I've learned to just be accountable and moving forward, say, I don't want to subject myself to this type of mindset or allowing certain things in my life, life has gotten really a lot easier, a lot more peaceful, just taking accountability. And if I get it wrong, just admit that I got it wrong and move forward in life. So much pressure as a woman to remain youthful, looking youthful, acting youthful, it's just so much expectations. And once you get a certain age, it's like everybody wants to scream that you're no longer youthful or this or that, which I don't believe that. I believe that youthfulness truly is like your essence, like it's in your being, like either you radiate it or not. Even if you are at an age that would be considered a little bit older. I've literally seen, like, online, a woman that has taken care of herself. She's 60 something, but she exudes youthfulness. Like, her body is in shape. She looks good because she takes care of her skin and stuff. So I don't subscribe to youthfulness just being an age, because even like in my younger 20s and even before that, when I was what maybe society would consider more of a standard of being youthful as far as age, I was very naive. I just have learned a lot in my 20s that I feel like now I can go into my 30s still youthful, but with a better mindset. Not just out here trying to figure out life and making so many mistakes and being all over the place. I feel like my 20s were me just discovering life, how I want my life to be. And even though I didn't really know how my life I wanted it to be until like almost now, like closer to my later 20s, I am grateful for the experiences I've had. They have caused me to grow a lot and yeah, just learn a lot. And this is why I'm having this conversation, because just from what I've learned and the experiences that I've seen and had, and just seeing even just like on social media and stuff, I don't want to see women that are younger than me, even women that are older than me, are like around the same age, waste your time and then end up in regret because you were just dealing with any type of person. Or, to me, I feel like make the best of your life. It's okay to sit with yourself and be by yourself and learn who you are and flourish in that space. Even if you feel lonely, flourish in that space and become the best version of yourself that you want to be. And then you'll find that you have upgraded. And so, to me, I feel like the type of person and woman that I am now, if when I was trying to date back then, oh, the type of guys that were attracted to me, and I'm not even just talking about because of physical looks, I'm talking about because of what I was radiating and just where I was as a person, I want to say, low vibrational, for real. Let's just keep it real. Before I elevated, I was low vibrational. Whatever you want to call it. And like as I start to elevate and grow and my mindset change and get delivered like from so much stuff, my mindset just what I thought I wanted, out here listening to all this stuff, and it just was not working. It was not working. Yeah, once I started to elevate, I realized that the same guys that were attracted to me before, I'm sure they still would be attracted to me now, but I'm able to see that I deserve better. Now that I have done and I'm continuing to do the work to progress and elevate in my life, and I'm talking about in all different areas, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I feel like the type of guy that would have tried to talk to me or approach me back then would not try to do that now. And the type of guy that I would want now can find me because I have done the work and I'm not still in that low vibrational place. Okay, so now that I'm no longer operating from a low vibrational place, I can attract the type of guys that are at a higher level. Okay, I see that my standards, not even just me trying to, like, I guess force a standard or whatever, the type of guy that is more willing to approach me is not the type of guy that's still operating from a low vibrational place. So yes, if you want a good person and you want to be with a person that is of a higher caliber, or not even just like financially, I'm not just talking the physical things, I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, emotional intelligence, and of course you want them to be attractive on the outside too. But I had to like really like go through the process and just become a better person. I remember back in the day when I was a hot mess, and now that I'm out of this, I can see it now even on a lot of people. We want the creme de la creme. We want the best. We want top notch. We want what we want to be superb. But we may not necessarily be operating from that same level. So do you really? And again, I'm not judging anybody because I have been here, but I had to sit with myself. Am I really the type of person that I'm asking for? Am I really the type of person that is leveled up with what I want? And that came from a place of entitlement because I had such a toxic relational view. I don't even know if I'm going to start talking about that right now, but the way I used to view relationships, like I had some very toxic mindsets, but I was expecting to whoever I wanted to be with had to be up here. Again, this is when I was in my low vibrational state. I really like that term. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little chat. That's all I had to say. Just that one thing that happened today had me go into a whole thing of thinking. Yeah, but I'm about to juice in a little bit and then cook dinner. Hi guys, it is Saturday. It's been a pretty slow morning and pretty slow day, so I am about to head out. I just did my makeup and everything. I'm going to have me a good old day today. Well, it's like 4:30, so a lot of the day is over. But right now I'm about to go to Sephora because I have been really interested in the Patrick Ta foundation that recently released. So I want to go see about that. But at the new Sephora that is here in the city, and then I'm going to dinner after that. So yes, that is going to be my day today. Earlier started out with me just basically cleaning and cooking and just kind of relaxing. I was on a workshop earlier and it was like a forgiveness workshop, so that's been good. So a little bit of healing too, just the whole process of healing and growing and just stretching to become a better person. It requires so much and it can be draining, but I just have goals for what I want in my life. I want to be somebody that is living fully and, really taking in experiences from a good light. I feel like one of the biggest reasons why so many people aren't enjoying their life and aren't able to really be fulfilled in life is unforgiveness. Just holding on to unforgiveness and bitterness. And I get it because you feel like you've been wronged, but just as I've grown, I've found that it really truly is not about the other person. It is about your freedom and you being whole, because a lot of times the things that happen to us is not, it has nothing to do with us. Even though we internalize things, the things that happen to us, it truly has to do with whatever the other person has going on inside of them. So just looking at life from that perspective and moving forward in life with people, just understanding that you have to truly be intentional with who you surround yourself with. If you are surrounding yourself around people that are not working on being whole and healing, and they just don't really are not in that space to be able to be good to themselves, let alone be good to you, and just in life in general too, because we don't never ever really know truly what life fully can bring, our different experiences can bring. But I just learned to just be mindful of who you surround yourself with. And if somebody is showing that they don't like you, even though you may think they like you, how someone treats you is a really good idea of how they feel about you and where things may end up in the long run. So that's one thing that I'm learning moving forward in life is don't be trying to make things more than what they are. Believe what you see and shift and pivot in life as you need to. But anyway, unforgiveness was the talk about earlier. And yeah, I just feel like it was definitely necessary. I love being a part of like groups and mentorships and stuff like that and learning and growing and just getting to a better place. Okay? I'm trying to live my life. And I'm trying to live my life fulfilled and full of joy and maximize the goodness. Okay? Life can be hard sometimes. Let's just be real. Life can be hard sometimes. And I feel like what's the point of wasting life by being bitter and staying stuck in a negative place, or allowing people to hinder you from reaching that fullness that you want to live. But anyway, no more deep talk. I'm ready to just enjoy the rest of the day and have some fun. So I'm about to leave in a little bit. I'm already running behind, but I just really wanted to do my makeup and get dressed today. I'll quickly show you what I'm wearing. I have on like my outfit, but not really my shoes and bag and everything. But I have on this denim bodysuit from Naked Wardrobe and absolutely love it. Absolutely love this. So that's what I'm wearing. Yeah, today. I'm actually really excited about this jumpsuit, but I need to head out, so I'm about to do that. I'm so excited to check out the new Sephora. This is the perfect soundtrack. Thank you. Hey guys, it is Sunday. I just actually got off the call that I was a part of, just as a participant in the forgiveness workshop for today. So that was nice to be a part of. Very healing and just nice to just be around other women and, just have real life conversations. I guess that's what was my main focus for this morning. I had a great time yesterday. I found some good products that I'm excited to use. I do have some Patrick Ta already, and I haven't really been using it much. So getting the foundation, I feel like will just be something new and exciting for me to use and then bring out those older products. It's not that they're bad or anything. Honestly, I feel like I have so much makeup that just trying to balance it all and figure out what I want to wear. And I know it's makeup, so to some people this may sound like it's makeup, girl. It's not that serious. For me, it's that serious. Trying to balance out all my makeup and decide what I want to wear and trying new products. I love trying new products, which is why I have a lot of makeup. So yeah, I'm just excited though anyway to try some new products, and I feel like a lot of stuff is coming out. Lately, like a lot of stick foundations I see is really big right now, and the skin like makeup, which I really love. I really love that. I hope it's not just a trend. I hope that this continues on, because I feel like at one point, which I feel like for some people it still is a thing, but like the more matte, like heavier makeup was a trend at one point in time, and now skin seems to be a really big thing. But anyway, yes, your girl, I just love being out and having fun and, being amongst the fun stuff. I like to have fun. I like to be out. I like, it to feel light and, just free and fun. So I can go to like stores or just walk around and be having fun. Or I feel like I'm one of those people where I could just hang out with somebody and it can be chill and fun and fabulous and stuff like that. So I just love those experiences. And one of my favorite things to do is to get dressed up, do my makeup, make sure my hair is looking good, and yeah, just go out on the town and find stuff to do. But right now I am about to utilize this Sunday to kind of just make it like a spiritual reset, because I feel like I've been going and going and going, working and working and working on different things and keeping busy for the past few months. And I just feel like it's just time for me to just rest and kind of like sit down and look at my life and start back journaling and stuff like that, and just get the instructions for the next season. So I am somebody who is very spiritually discerning when it comes to my life. Like, I can tell when things are shifting, I can tell when things are changing in my life, and I know when I need to just like recenter and refocus and like try to, not even try to, but just like recenter, refocus, get those instructions and what I need for the next season of my life. So I am in a season of transition right now, and I feel it. Like, I can feel that place when something new is literally right at the brink, like it's coming, but you also still kind of feel like you're in that, not really in that old season, but the end of that old season is kind of still like you're just getting that last little bit, that part before you transition into the fullness of the new season. So kind of like that middle, I guess you could say, area of going into a new season. And one thing that I have noticed is when I'm transitioning into new seasons, or it's like a new part of my life starting to begin, I notice a lot of times God will call me closer to Him. Like, He'll call me into like my little isolation period for a little bit. And in that time, I have noticed now, like, I've gone through this a few times to now be like, okay, I know what to expect now. So in that time, it's like God is like stripping off whatever I may have picked up from the last seasons, whether it's emotional or just certain things like that, so that I can be like refreshed. It's also Him giving me instructions. I listen for His voice and what He's telling me to do for the new season. A lot of times I notice that, I don't want to say it's unfortunate, because people are in our lives for seasons and a certain amount of times, depending on who it is. But a lot of times when this type transition is happening in my life, or like I'm going into new seasons, I notice that some of the relationships I have around me are shifting, and I believe that's part of God calling me closer, because you can be distracted by the people around you, and I feel like that can take away from that time that you need to get what you need as far as clarity and the next level instructions, and all those things for that next level. Also, the people that just aren't meant to elevate with you on that next level, I have noticed God will allow their true hearts to start to show. Like, it's like, I don't want to say the blinders come off, but it's like, I realize like, oh, okay, they can't go with me to this next level. So over the past few months, it's been like relationship shifts, like stuff like that. And just me realizing that, okay, it's that time again where I'm going to have to, well, I've already started that process, let some people go and open my life up for the new, and just embrace what I got from those experiences and be open to the new experiences. Like, I'm a new person now, I've grown, and it's just time for new things in my life. Every time it's been a season of elevation for me, I have noticed that the relationships in my life have shifted in a new way, or yeah, it's just literally, it's just time to move forward into that new place. Also, some of the things that I notice is like, it's like this unrest in that old place inside. Like, spiritually, I just feel like I can't stay stagnant in this old place. Like, something new is birthing. And so I'm in that place. And I will say, when I first started experiencing um going through this type of transition, maybe I felt uncomfortable. Now I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually kind of used to it now, because I feel like I've said this before on my channel. I have gone through a lot of periods of growth, like exponential growth spiritually and in my life, very quickly in the past few years, which I never expected. I just feel like I just said yes and ran with it, and healing and all those type of things, and life just went from there. So yes, I'm excited about this new season. I think it's just time for me to sit still and really just, get instruction and see what is about to happen now in life, and prepare myself for whatever God has for my life coming up now. So that's where I'm at. And even just sitting here now, like, I feel peace about it. Like, I feel like I'm in a place of peace. My vision for how I see my life has increased exponentially. Well, I've already had like a great vision for my life, but I feel like I'm able to see it now in a more tangible way. Like, I'm able to see it actually happening in a greater way. So I just want to be prepared. And then I've been really focused in this season of my life on just staying disciplined and keeping that routine, and that, what is the word? Perseverance on this lifestyle change as far as my eating and working out. So that has actually been really good for me. Just this journey that I have embarked on, and I've been looking at old pictures of like years ago, like 5 to 7 years ago, and seeing myself back then, and like, wow, when I was at this place, I didn't even realize I was at this place. So just looking back on the past has made me more excited about where I can go in the future, and now in the future, just making sure that I'm taking in where I'm at in these new places. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys kind of my setup right now. I have my journal, so I'm going to just spend this next few hours like journaling and answering some prompts that I have for these next places of my life. And then I actually have some homework to do as far as the forgiveness stuff. And then I'm going to read my Bible. Here I just have my tablet so I can look up the prompts and everything that I have. And of course my water. And yeah. And then I'm also going to spend some time in prayer, like just talking to God, and also listening to what He has to say to me for my life, the instructions for my life, what I need to let go. And yeah, just see where the prayer ended up leading and what instruction I get. And even in everyday life, just seeing the many ways that He talks, like literally could be, I keep seeing flashing lights everywhere, or a rainbow constantly popping up in random places, like little things like that. So yeah, I feel that it is definitely a season where a shift is happening right now. Um, at least for me, spiritually, I can feel it, and I just want to be prepared. I'm excited for the things to come for my life, and I also feel like for some other people, it's a shift for them too. Yeah, so tapping in. When I look back at my life, I see that my life has been marked by answered prayers. And even though they may not have been answered when I wanted them answered, they have been answered perfectly at that right timing. And so even just like thinking about that now is reminding me to just, just wait on the new things that I'm wanting in life, because it's coming. It's probably already here. It's just a matter of days, literally. Yeah. I definitely am someone who does not underestimate the power of prayer, because I have seen it work for my life in so many ways. I see that everything in life is like perfectly aligning and happening for me. It's a matter of me just not allowing my feelings and flesh to take over, and just allowing everything to just come into alignment. So yeah, that's my Sunday today. I'm about to dive in. Actually, I want to actually, before I get started, I just like having candles going in the house because I feel like it just makes the atmosphere feel so nice and cozy and fancy and stuff. So I'm about to do that and then get started on my inner work and yeah, on these things. So I thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, be sure to check out any other of my videos that interest you. Bye.